In this video, I'll be sharing with you a requested tutorial from my group on how to draft this stylish wrap shawl blazer blouse. So if this is something you like, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Draft with Maki, and to also join our online classes, you can go ahead to send us a message. So for this pattern, we're going to start by marking out the back. Here is the shoulder to bust, shoulder to waist, so there's no need really marking your waistline for this pattern. So, and here is my blouse length. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead to mark my shoulder divided by 2 and add ½ inch to this pattern because this dress has a sleeve. So before going ahead to mark my shoulder slant, I'll mark my neck, basic neckline of 3 inches, come down by 1 inch here, and I'm going to go ahead to connect. After I'm done connecting, I'll go ahead to find my chest line, which is my bust circumference divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. I'll go ahead to place my ruler and I'll draw out a straight line on that point. The next step is to go ahead to mark back what you have on the shoulder right on your chest line, which is your shoulder plus ½ inch because this dress has a sleeve. Now I'm going to go ahead to place this and I'm going to connect. After I'm done connecting, I'm going to go ahead to divide what I have here into 2 by folding up my tape, and I will mark. So from here, I'll come in by ½ inch. Go ahead to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. My bust is 33 divided by 4. I have 8.3 inches. And I'll go ahead to connect from here to this ½ inch, and from that point to the upper part. After I'm done marking out, I'll go ahead to outline my pattern. After I'm done outlining, I'm going to be marking a basic neckline of 3 inches by 1 for the back. And I'm going to go ahead to connect. So this dress is a wrap blazer dress. So for the back, you can decide to add a dart or you can go ahead to leave that. So I'll be marking mine without a dart. So I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4 and add my sewing allowance. Go ahead to mark my waist circumference divided by 4, which is 28 divided by 4. I have 7, and I'll add my sewing allowance. So you don't need to use too much sewing allowance for this pattern. Here I'll add my hip circumference divided by 4, and I'll add 1 inch for my sewing allowance. So after I'm done marking that, I'm going to go ahead to connect. So after connecting, I'll also connect to the lower part of my pattern. So I'll be blending this pattern up this way. I'll blend here up. I don't want to have this curve here because my waistline is very small, so I don't want to have that part curving in because this dress is more like a blazer dress or wrap blazer dress. So after this is what I have for the back. Now what you have to do is to go ahead to take the measurement for the neckline of the dress. So what I have here is 3.5 inches, so you'll be using that as a guide. And the next step is to go ahead to cut this out. I'll go ahead to cut this out, and after I'm done cutting it out, we are going to use it to trace out for the front pattern. Now for this pattern, if you notice, I marked out an extension in front and at the upper part. So this will be for the collar of the dress at the upper part, and this also is for the wrap extension in front. So for the wrap extension in front, you can use at least 4 inches because if you notice, the wrap did not really get to the other side. If not, you can use 5 to 6 inches. So now I'll place my pattern starting on that line, and what I will do is to trace out what I have on this. I'll trace out my back pattern, then we'll continue, and I'll go ahead to use my marker to outline it. So this will save you time of going ahead to resketch or draft out your pattern again. So I'll keep this aside and I'll go ahead to use my marker to outline that part. You notice notice at the neckline, when I was outlining, I did not outline that part. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead to mark that extension, that is the round measurement of our neckline here, which is 3.5 inches. I'm going to go ahead to mark it on this part. So I'll measure 3.5 and I will connect. So after I'm done connecting, I'll be tilting my collar to the other side by ½ inch. So why am I doing this? This is so that the collar will relax very well at the side. So I'll go ahead to remark. So now from this place, I'm going to put back my pattern paper and I'll mark my waistline. So from my waistline, I will come up by ½ inch a bit. So you can leave your wrap at the waist, but I want it to go up by 1 inch a bit. So from there, I will go ahead to mark a straight line here. And from this point, I'm going to start connecting it all the way to the end of this pattern. So I'll go ahead to connect this now. So after connecting, I'll go ahead to extend this. After I'm done extending, now you're going to go ahead to mark out how wide you want your collar to be. So you can use 3.5 or 4 inches depending. So I'll just go ahead to connect. So from here, you notice that the curve we have there is not really straight. It has like a curvy shawl collar effect. So I'll go ahead to use my free hand to trace out what I want. If I'm not okay with it, I'll go ahead to readjust it. So this is what I have here, and I'll go ahead to cut this out. So I'll go ahead to draw this or extend it to the end. So looking at the pattern, I did not really see any dart. So if it has a dart, you can just go ahead to add your dart and replace it by the side. So now for the rope at the front part of the wrap, you're going to attach it here. So one rope will go from the front to the side, then the other part will be on top of the dress. So with it, I'm done drafting now. So just go ahead and cut out this pattern, as simple as that. So this is what I have. So if you now open it up, this is the effect it will give you. You now attach your rope here.